done and it all wraps up, we're going to be in for a wild ride. I can't wait for the final stop.
That's going to be happening
series.
this December, I want to say.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
We're going to jump right into it. Dabuz versus Locus, I'm sorry. In game number 1, Final Destination. Rosalina versus Ryu.
Now, this is going to be a very interesting match. Because as you know, Rosie is such a light character. You know, if Ryu finds a way to get in and he capitalized thoroughly, she is in for a world of hurt. But I know that's a task easier said than done because the name of the game versus Rosie is can you get in between Luma and her? Because she builds up that wall. She's pretty much like, she's like the Piccolo to her Gohan. Okay. I like that. I like that short hop into the up air. Probably anticipating Locus might go for a high recovery there. Nice mix-up nonetheless.
Yeah, Dabuz has Locus off stage sitting at 108%. He's playing a lot of the keep-away game here, just kind of spacing him out a little bit with tilts, using the Luma to sneak in a little bit of an attack against Locus off-stream.
Yeah, you cannot lose track of, oh my God, of Luma, and you can't lose track of Locus when he's throwing out those short use. Fantastic job there. You know, what I really like about in this matchup is Dabuz being stationary. You know, he's staying on the ground. He's not really going for too many aerial attacks. I don't think he wants to find himself off stage. As you know, Rosalina and Luma, no hitbox in that recovery. It could be a wild ride for you as you try to come back, or it could be an even wilder ride as you try to land. Locus falling victim to the up smash.
Now I see Dabuz trying to find a little bit of a shield to find an opening against Locus. Locus is spacing out a lot of these aerials by going for a lot of short hops, throwing out a constant barrage of attacks, going through all of the air dodges that Dabuz is throwing out himself.
Yeah, man, the reads are very real here. Nice, just throws out a back air or two there, gets rid of Luma. Right now, Rosie all by her lonesome. Shoryu is gonna do it.
What an opening for Locus. He literally just crossed him up, short hop right behind him. Saw him try to go for an attack, open it up with a Shoryuken, and that was a pretty quick game number 1.
Yeah, that was a very, very fast game number 1 there. But, you know, that's kind of the life you pick, you know, when you have a Rosie match and a Ryu match on stream. You know, Ryu is a character that's known for closing out stocks very quickly. I mean, hell, that's what he's just known for in general. This is Ryu, the World Warrior. Or, you know, these matches can go to time. I mean, we've seen Dabuz do it time and time again, and I know that Locus is no exception.
Well, you know that Locus, first making a name for himself at 2GGT Zero Saga last December, beating Mr. R and getting himself the rank of number 45 on the 2nd PGR. Already the 3rd PGR just came out, and he boosted up so much. My man is at rank 22, and he's showing his gameplay here today, trying to take out number 3 Dabuz.
Yeah, 22
number
out
4,
of,
I'm sorry.
22 out of 7.2 billion people on the planet. I can't complain about that, you know? All right. Okay, guys dancing around each other right now. Again, another short hop back. That seems to be Locus's calling here versus, Rosie and Luma. It seems to be a safe option. You don't get caught in between, Rosie and Luma, and it can also cross her up as well.
I like the patience from Dabuz, who is holding the shield, waiting for the active hitbox to stay out, even though it hit Luma, causing it to last even longer. His double jump is gone. We see a possible Gimp opportunity. Missed what direction he was going to short you from, and Locus gets back onto the stage.
That was so good. They both got back to the stage at the nick of time because both of them are looking to capitalize on each other. Had Dabuz been out there a little too long, she would have fell victim to what could have been a Tatsu, you know? I mean, literally, if you just Tatsu right into the ledge, it makes it a really rough experience for Dabuz.
Shielding right through the focus attack, showing no fear, getting the grab pretty easily, and Locus has yet to touch him, and as I say that, goes for a very risky trade. Dabuz taking away that first stock.
He wanted to get in there as bad as possible. Came in with the short hop nair, but that was just a trade you don't want to make, you know? Okay, the up airs, he's off his feet. 3-4 in a row.
Yeah, catching every single one. The second one, he waited for the air dodge, and after that, he just kept throwing them out, not expecting the 2nd or 3rd air dodge.
Oh, look at the positioning. I like the spacing. Just crawled back a little bit, opened back up for a grab.
I like how Dabuz just uses aerial movement, double jumping and air dodging away before he could land down onto the ground safely.
Yeah, and it's really rough to see here. You know, Locus really wants to space with these aerials, but Dabuz, just his play style and just what Rosie brings to every match. If he doesn't want to approach, best believe he's going to stay on the left or right side of the stage.
Locus looking a little back air happy, throwing it out constantly. It's a pretty good option to throw out of short hops because it comes out very quick and it has a very solidified kill move.
There it is. Okay, there's a focus attack mix-up, FADC, I like it.
Once again, Dabuz air dodging like crazy just to get away from Locus's assault. Getting back into the middle of the stage. We're going back to the neutral.
Yeah. Being stuck in the middle of the stage as Locus right now is a very safe spot to be in. You being caught off stage is just not where you want to be. And just you with your feet off the ground versus somebody like Dabuz, that's not good. Okay. Nice job. The platform pressure there, the back air, I like it.
It's a pretty good mix-up. You know, he hasn't really thrown a Hadouken the entire game. Threw it out there right in midair when it could have been a back air, expecting Dabuz to approach him.
Wow, and then look at Dabuz trying to punish that landing. Early dash right into the face of Daner. Locus with the nice presence of mind to retreat to the ledge.
Okay. Luma out of there, going for the elbow into the Shoryu, makes it connect. Luma's still active. I know that he was looking for that back air kill against the Luma, but I wonder if he just should have held his shield. Doesn't matter, didn't get hit. Going into the second stock, this could be where Dabuz could start sweating a little bit. Ryu's really good at bringing back a whole stock, especially with a little bit of rage.
Absolutely, that was a nice presence of mind to jump into the short.
He spikes him into the ground, and he is dead. He's not going to be able to grab that ledge. That is what I am talking about, Rod. Locus brought that back from the brink of despair.
Just when you thought you had Locus counted out, he just literally opens back up another can of whoop ass every time. That was fantastic. That's the ultimate definition of slow and steady wins the race.
Right, dude.
Wow.
And I'm just getting a little bit of clarification here. Lazy Boredom is also in. I scrolled over his name a little bit. As for Little Mac, still in the tournament. So it's Little Mac and Soul that are still in for the Little Mac Saga today.
Sweet. Okay. Locus right now, I know he's coming into this match with a lot of momentum here. Looking to close this one out very, very quickly, but I know Dabuz has a thing or two to say about that. Okay, back into a corner. Nice punish. Gets him off stage. Uh-oh. Okay, that was good. I like the low recovery there, hugging the stage. A lot of people forget that the Shoryu can actually clip through the ledge, you know, depending on the positioning there. Okay, dash attacks Luma out of there. Every time he overextends, Dabuz is there for the grab. It looks like he really wants to get Locus off stage. Forward throw, don't even touch that platform. Uh-oh.
Was he trying to go to the left side of the stage, or was that just a misinput?
Yeah. Oh, I'll take that. Oh, I'll take that too. That could have been a misinput.
That it had to be. There's like no way he just like went that far. I feel like he was. There's no way he could have made that far. Regardless, we see Dabuz just taking away all of those Hadoukens on the ledge, the platform. Excuse me.
Okay.
See Dabuz trying to space out some back airs of his own against Locus.
Now this match is very reminiscent to the last one. You know, Dabuz is up 2 stocks very comfortably here. Locus, oh wow, look at the pivot grab. Up tilt, up air.
An amazing conversion coming from Dabuz. Now he's starting to rack him up in the air a little bit, catching him with the back air, pushing him off stage.
Oh, and who said Dabuz isn't aggressive? I like this.
It doesn't have to read the air dodge. He's actually just spamming up air at that point. He goes through it.
The hitbox is so big. Dabuz very aware of the situation here.
Instead of calling back Luma, he opts to go for the forward smash. Locus needs a different game plan in order to get back down onto the stage.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, don't ever try to throw the up tilt. Good punish there.
Dabuz pretty much finishing this off with that back here. Tries to go for a second one. Catches him. Went super deep for that kill and gets a 2-stock to boot.
That man went to the depths of hell to close that one out. I don't think he wanted that comeback factor that Ryu's blessed with to play a role, you know, into that next stock. That was crazy.
Now we have the counter pick in the name of Locus. He's got 2 games to play with, even if he loses the next one, because we're in the best 3 of 5 territory here in the complete entirety of top 32.
Absolutely.
And we're going to, of course.
Of course, man. Home sweet home. And it gives the opponents time for, you know, adaptation. Okay. I don't know if we're playing this one out.
Oh, maybe they decided not to go to the stage.
Interesting. Okay. You know, it's not very often that we get to see, you know, Omegas of other stages. I love FD as much as the next guy, but I really love Sazuka Castle, and I really love Wily's.
Wily's Castle? Yeah. Wily's Castle has some jammers.
Yeah, man.
He plays like all of the great classics from the Mega Man series. I believe that Midgar is also legal, Omega Midgar.
Really?
Yeah. But other than that, I'm pretty sure those are the only 3 stages. So we're going back there. I wonder if there was just like a confusion. Regardless, we're jumping right back into it. Dabuz versus Locus, game number 4. Dabuz with a previous win.
Okay. Good job there, Dabuz, drawing first blood. Okay, more of those backers that we've seen time and time again. Locus really trying to open them up here. Okay. Oh, nice punish again. Dabuz with like this passive aggression, man. He just comes in, you think he's going to attack, runs right up his shields, just baits and punishes every time.
You know, one of Ryu's strengths is that he has a focused attack to try to land back down onto the ground when he's being juggled up to the top. However, it doesn't really work that well against a character like Rosalina, who has a Luma with a second up air hitbox, because multi-hits go through it. So that's why we're not seeing the focus attack ever come out when he starts to become up air chained like that.
Yeah, and it's hard for him to just go for those mix-ups in general when your feet aren't on the ground. I mean, literally, like, the name of the game with him is, oh my god. Okay, it could be go for up tilt into dare.
Nice call out from Dabuz, opting to use the up B launch start to get back into the center of the stage.
Dabuz with all the tricks up his sleeve here. Okay, again, a forward air, getting rid of Luma. Now is his chance to shine. Oh, jumps into it that time.
Doesn't need a back air.
Yeah, Dabuz out of the picture. Locus with this lead he needs here. Let's see if he can try to run away with victory.
This is Locus saying he's not satisfied with his rank number 22. He wants even higher. Taking out Dabuz would do wonders for him on the PGR rank number 4. He has him off stage. This could be huge for him, but Dabuz is just going to use his double jump to get back onto the stage. Kind of stalling out a little bit, waiting for his hero to come back in the name of Luma.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
picture, doesn't quite get the spike hitbox though. Good Tatsu back to the stage as quick as possible, but Dabuz always there with the positioning on those pivot grabs.
Yeah, he's been landing those pretty solidifying. Trying to get back on the ground. He uses the back air from the Luma to try to catch off guard Locus, but he saw it coming, held his shield, and still continues the assault.
Again, another grab. The relentlessness never stops here. Off the mark with the dare.
No way. Okay, he's living. He's living. 83%. But if he gets caught by one more elbow into Shoryuken, this is going to be Locus's set.
Dabuz is really sharking for it, and I think he... Oh! Okay, wow, interesting. Actually goes for the dare that time, looking to try to close this match out as quickly as possible. I think that actually was an opportunity to go for Shoryu into... Oh, okay.
And good trade for Dabuz. He needed something to get rid of him, and now Dabuz is the one with rage. If he can make something happen, he got actually a jab block off of that neutral air. I've never seen that.
You gotta be kidding me right now, Austin.
And he was looking for that down air spike to try to get rid of this game. Locus is still in this.
So is Dabuz. He said, I'm down, but I'm far from out. Goes for the up tilt.
But Dabuz is still living at 135%. Finds his way back down to the ground. Locus continues the assault. Gets the second up air. That could have been death if he managed to catch that a little bit higher off the top.
Dabuz really opening up.
He's there, dodge, gets the kill. Dabuz brings it back.
Slow and steady again wins the race. That seems to be the name of the game here during the entirety of this set. Dabuz, wow. This man playing with the strength of 10,000 Lumas here today, Austin.
They're both hungry to stay on the winner's side of the bracket. And what's beautiful about this, Dabuz, right? I remember he tweeted out like a long time ago about how Locus was the one driving the Ryu metagame, because there was really no Ryus before Locus. I mean, yes, there was, but no one making as many strides as Locus.
I hear you.
And Dabuz is like, man, Locus is like just a really great player. He makes me believe in Ryu, and now he's finally playing against him in a set best 3 of 5 in the final game.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 5, and Dabuz again opening up. Let's see if Locus can stop the bleeding here. It's one of those situations where, you know, you go up 2 games and then you let your opponent know that they can win 1, and then they just take it and reverse it on you. I hope that doesn't happen here. Okay, the aerial assault doesn't stop. Runs right up, shields.
Goes for the tech. It's deleting Luma completely, just purely based off damage.
Again.
A lot of people like to get rid of Luma by knocking them off stage instead of going for the HP damage.
Ooh, the reads. Don't ever roll in. Good job there. Try to use the focus attack to give yourself a little cushion.
The multi-hit came out, man.
Absolutely. Dabuz has him where he wants him. Good job maneuvering out the way of the focus attack that time. Locus off stage.
Dabuz doing an amazing job cleaning up that first stock. He actually baited out that focus attack, rolling away and coming back in to get a punish before the cooldown wore off.
There it is. Nice short hop back here. Dabuz really trying to bait him in. Throws out Luma into the front line. You don't want to lose Luma, man. We've seen what Locus can do when Luma's out of the picture. Uh-oh. Off your feet. Got to watch your air dodges.
Locus struggling to get back down into the ground. Dabuz, once again, just continuing this barrage. He is in command of this entire game. Dabuz has only taken 1 swing of 14 damage, and Locus just can't seem to find an opening.
He's so comfortable right now. He has Locus where he wants him. All it takes is 1 solid read from Locus to be back into the running here. Okay, back here, gets the forward throw off stage. Can we get some capitalization?
Yo, Rod, as you say that, we see him trying to take command away from Dabuz, pushing him across the stage of Suzaku Castle, Street Fighter.
Yeah, taking that man for a ride. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 style.
Manages to read the air, not read the air dodge, but read the up air. Get back down to the ground, rolls through the down smash, connects the elbow into the Shoryuken, and now we're back on our last stock, 1 stock apiece between Dabuz and Locus.
There it is, situational awareness at its finest. We got ourselves 1 stock apiece. Locus right now with some rage, and with Rosie and Luma being top 5 lightest in the game, 1 solid read, that's all she wrote for Rosie.
Dabuz once again back throwing Locus off stage at 132%, manages to get back on, but the back airs are coming out strong. The pressure is real. He's out of jumps. I don't think he can make this back. Dabuz is still throwing it out.
Wait,
he
man,
actually
wasn't out
saved
of
it. He saved it, but now he's out, and Dabuz is capitalizing it. Lands the second back air, takes away the set, and Dabuz is going to move on.
Another one. That's literally what those last like 10 seconds were.
I could have swore he used his double jump previously, but Locus, proving us all wrong, conserved it as long as possible, holding on to all of his resources, and Dabuz realized that he still had his double jump, waited patiently, waited for the double jump to come out, hit him with the back air, and then immediately went off hard because he knew he had nothing else to do besides Shoryu.
And listen, I'm so tired of the naysayers on Twitter. You know, I'm tired of watching Dabuz. He's boring. He's X, Y, and Z, whatever. That was some of the most aggressive gameplay that I've seen from him in quite some time. But let's go ahead and